rebuke, I rebuke you, I 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 rebuke.
Okay, you can rebuke it all, but it's a very practical process with 49% of the population. And relationships are reflective. You reflect and draw the kind of men that you reflect. You draw what you are. So if your interactions are chaotic with men,
I rebuke.
about your rebuking, the clock counts for everybody.
Yes.
Kick rocks, bitch.
Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome here to another session, another live stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am the one and only Chaos Rain here. The one and only. Make sure you, as you come through, smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the Chaos Rain channel. You know how it is. You hit the top notification bell for uploads and live streams here on the Chaos Rain Show. And also follow me on my many social media links, as I'll tell you right now. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Rain 7. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Ray on Facebook. You could also join my Discord service as well. And as you know, Discord is in the description of this video. If you have a hard time getting on Discord, let me know in the comment section of every video. And please follow my Rumble page as well. I got Rumble. Yes, I do. I have a new video up there. Check it out. There gonna be some other contents on Rumble as well. So please make your way to Rumble. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And as I slowly begin this stream, I'm just checking, make sure all notifications have been sent. All right. Am I missing something? I don't know. Oh no, that's just the fan group. All right. I'm making sure. Oh, and let me check my Discord. Wait, what's this? Oh, somebody's in the building. Triple X, how you doing, Chaos? Salute player. What happened between them? Oh, you're gonna know in a second, Mr. Lex. Stay tuned. Well, before I look at the article of things, it's always fitting to know where the buzz is in regards to this new form of events that we are witnessing right now. So no further ado, I'm gonna run the tape. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the whole thing. I gotta see how it goes because it's my first time witnessing it. So let's go. Fair use, fair use.
And also what you learned from it. Because we always have to inspire our audience to grow and learn from our mistakes so they don't have to learn from their own.
Yeah, learn through us. You want to go first?
Yeah. Well, where do I start? Do I start the one where my ex is dating the Megan? Was it the Megan Stallion? What's her name?
Meg the Stallion.
Meg the Stallion. Meg. Megan. I'm just gonna call her Megan.
Who's
Megan?
Who is Mag?
I don't know. I just get my vowels like always mixed up.
It's okay.
So
She's from Russia.
Like, she's a foreigner.
So I saw this.
Yes.
Me and Eva, we were sitting in bed.
And as y'all could tell, you know how the Caucasian persuasion, the ladies, or what most of us we like to label it called snow bunnies. You know, and it's kind of fitting they talk about snow bunnies because I'm not sure rabbits are known to be in the snow, but that's another story. But nonetheless, they are very much white as snow. And here it looks like they're having some type of conversation about, I guess relationships, and particularly a few of these ladies have been dipping their yonis into dark meat. If I do say so myself. Yes. And the dark meat was kind of sweet to them. And it made an addiction for them to come out now. To really be confused in a way. But there should be no confusion to a lot of these ladies on the panel here on the table about what black man's preference is. But let's listen to more. Fairy's face.
Scrolling on TikTok, and we're scrolling. Meg The Stallion pops up with some guy, and Eva's like, "Isn't that Olivia's ex?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, his name's Tory, right?
Yep.
Not Tory Lanez, a different Tory."
Yeah, not that one.
Just imagine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't even get mad though, because it's like, damn, like that's kind of a flex, you know? Like
Yeah.
I can't even be mad at that at all, because like
I just wonder what his type is, because you guys dated, then he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and
Yeah.
like they all look
very
like
similar. Like
you
we all
guys.
looked, yeah.
But you see, the problem with these ladies, gentlemen, because they see black men with a variety of ladies that are not black or melanin rich, black in color, they get in their feelings when they find a few black men have the capability, just like the black bitch, to dip between what we like to call snow and dark chocolate, for lack of better words. And when I mean by dip, you know, gentlemen, you know how most black women don't admit that they're dipping in and having intercourse with dogs, or what, like the good uncle said, snow doggings or snow dogs, you know. And I'm gonna make a picture of that. I'm gonna figure out. I'll figure out. But yeah, snow dogging. They're getting very much dogged out by these non-black men, heavily getting their mouths banged out, their throats banged out. You know, black women are very much accustomed to really swirling here in America and probably outside America, but they always kind of push the notion that, you know, it was mostly black men swirling the most. No, bitch, you're swirling, and you're swirling on the download and on the upfronts, and even in real time, that a lot of black men don't either see it, or let's be honest, a lot of them just don't give a crap. They don't care. And then they, you know, this thing with interracial mixing and swirling, this is not just a black man thing. So keep that in mind. All right, let's keep listening to this. Let's go.
So I'm just curious what his type is.
What I've learned in my 29 years, men don't have a type. They like whatever they like. It could be a wide range. Like, I truthfully don't know a man that is specifically like on point with one exact type, to be fair.
Honestly, anything goes for some.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have an exact type, you know?
Mine's definitely not physical. It's a mental type.
Yeah, it's like your aura kind of vibe.
I feel like the last few guys that I've like gone on dates with have definitely, like, when they ask me like what is my type, and then I ask them, they always say, "Oh, just pretty girls. Like, I just like pretty girls."
That's what they say.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I've literally gone on 3 dates, and all 3 of those men all said the same thing. They said, "I just like a pretty girl."
I mean, at least they're being honest.
Yeah, shallow but honest.
Honest, yeah.
Do you think you guys
Yeah, so they want attractive, good-looking women. What's wrong with that? But you see, gentlemen, especially you brothers, come talk to y'all. They really want to control the narrative of the what we call attractiveness. And I mean attractiveness, that they are the ones that should be picking the prettier and the more attractive amongst the male group, while they themselves could be either attractive or very much less subpar, non-attractive. And that's not how men think. That's how stuff works. It don't work like that at all. But you know, they condition the males, that will be men, to not look at attractive women or find a taste and liking of attractiveness. You must pick bottom of the barrel garbage. Women sometimes that don't keep themselves up. Hell, some are even too big, too fat, and some that, you know, you find some that don't even wear their own hair and using filters, like glittery filters. But nonetheless, you know, attraction is only fitting for a woman, not for a man. Anytime you're as a man and you want to have the opportunity to confront a woman because she's attracted and they find and they deem that's it, that's nothing coming. All right, guys, as you guys come in, make sure you hit the like button. Likes are free. I'm not really gonna keep an eye on the chat room, depending on what it is. And please support channel, super chat or cash app, you know, with your questions and all that stuff. All right, let's go. Let's continue listening.
Guys' type has changed in the past 2 years.
Yeah, like I've always said my type is personality based because if you think of like, if you look at people I've talked to, they don't look alike at all.
Same.
But I used to be going for like the wrong type of personality. Like they would put on a front and I would believe it. So now in the past 2 years, I've kind of been able to like weed out like who is like genuine and who's not, if that makes sense. So I do think my type has changed and like I'm having better luck these days.
Improvement.
Yeah, improvement
We
for
love
sure.
that. That's the direction we all want to go in.
Well, I was in a narcissistic, relationship twice.
We all have been. We've all been there.
Healing through my own trauma, I had to figure out like, okay,
Now, my issue, and I have a big issue with this. Why the f are these ladies keep talking about narcissism? Be cautious, gentlemen, when women talk about narcissism, because 90% of the time they don't know what narcissist, much as they even don't see what narcissist is, and 90% of the time they are the narcissists. I've noticed most women that are narcissists or claim narcissism to the opposite sex are actually narcissists, if that makes sense. Yeah, but the word narcissist has been thrown around too much. It's been played out. I don't like it. I hate when they use that word narcissism now because it's been used and abused. But anyway, let's keep going.
why am I constantly attracting those type of people?
To not attract that type of men anymore.
How?
And she goes, how?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, same actually.
Literally, guys, this is all that you have to do, and you just don't get feelings for guys unless they do all of these things. Which is why, like, did not go on a date with a man for a very long time. Like, you just have to have them put in maximum effort with every single thing from the beginning, and you don't take anything less. Then you're not going to end up with people who aren't going to show up for you, and people who don't genuinely love you. Like, people
Yes, they are, Mr. Lexus. Let's keep going.
who are love bombing you or don't actually care, they're not.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to now Google this love bomb because I've been hearing this stupid ass word too many times. And man, let me look what this word is because this is bullshit. All right, what's love bombing? What is love bombing? Bombing, or is it love bonding? I don't know what the hell it is. Love bombing. I don't know if that's something that. All right. I found what they define because I mean, the reason why I'm mentioning this, guys, because these are terms a lot of Western women use too loosely, too much, and it doesn't have no significant meaning. Because if you're gonna say someone is this, someone's this, I had to put the two fingers back at you and say, well, what are you then? Because you're attracting, or you are these people you talk about. You're love bombing the man, or you're a narcissist yourself. All right. It says here, love bombing is an intense and overwhelming display of affection and attention towards someone. Often early in a relationship, it may seem flattering at first, but the goal is usually to manipulate and control the other person. Love bombers use constant communication, exaggerating gifts, and excessive compliments to create a sense of dependency. Okay. Once they have the person hooked, they may shift to more controlling and abusive behaviors. Okay. It is important to recognize the signs of love bombing, such as excessive flattering, rapid declaration of love, and an overwhelming desire to spend all their time with you. Healthy relationships develop at a more neutral and gradual pace, allowing both partners to build trust and to understand over time. If you are concerned that you are someone you know might be experiencing love bombing, it can be helpful to talk to a trusted friend or a mental health professional for guidance and support. In light of this heavy topic, have you read or seen anything recently that brought... Oh, I'm not reading that. So that's the definition of love bombing. I had to really read that because I'm now curious why they use these terms. Personally, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Let me mess up here. Most of these dumb chicks don't know what when they're being love bombed. Period. Let's keep it real. They might think they know the definition of words, but really, truly, they think when they look at themselves and look at the opposite mate, and they would think and move like they don't do no wrong, they're not gonna really understand when a man is manipulating, much as love bombing them. Cause most women are dumb and naive. They are like children, like the good Mr. Let Go said. All right, let's get going. Raise.
Not gonna show up for you in every single way, and you literally just don't develop feelings or even give them a chance. Don't even go on a date with someone if they're not doing everything perfect from the beginning and showing the fuck up for you. That's how you avoid that.
Here were the red flags in the beginning that I should have noticed, were the fact that he was constantly overcompensating for how great of a person he was, you know. And I thought that was weird. I was like, okay, like it's
what?
not that deep. Like I would say something, or we would like misunderstand each other, and he would say, well, I'm a great man and I deserve nothing but the best. Every woman I've ever been with knows how incredible I am, and this and that, and I put in my 100% and I expect the same. And I'm just like, whoa, buddy, like it's not that deep. Like
It's just
what-
defensive, like getting too defensive.
He's definitely rehearsed that one in his head.
Yeah, very, very defensive. And also, yeah, like he would just constantly be offended or like get defensive with anything that I would say. And I was like, okay, that's a little alarming, but I'm just gonna like let it slide. Maybe he's just like insecure and maybe this is something he's working through. So it's fine. So that was the first red flag that I should have noticed. Then it was the whole belittling me and putting me down when we would not see eye to eye on things, or when we would have arguments, because we're not perfect. I'm still healing too.
Yeah.
We're all gonna constantly be healing. So we had like a huge big fight where, you know, he was just so mean to me and would say very mean things like, no man is ever gonna wanna be with you, like you're such a shitty person, like you treat me like shit. And I mean, this person was like, he would say some of the most cruelest things to me, and I do not name call anymore because that's something I've healed from.
Yeah.
I don't raise my voice, I don't name call, I don't call you a piece of shit, like nothing. And this person was triggering things out of me that I have not felt since my
No, honestly,
last
I
3.5 year relationship, which was 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn, baby. Your last relationship last 3 years, almost over a decade ago. Let me check how old this chick is. This Olivia chick. 1 second, guys. Oh, and before I continue, y'all know, dude. Y'all know what it is. This is the Casper Show. Please show your kindly support.
Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
I want my money. I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with.
Must reign.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, so guys, make sure you like the stream. Let me check how we doing on the stream if I continue. Let's look. Oh damn! Hold on. Where is? Okay, here am I. Let me check what's going on here. Okay, we got some likes. Okay, guys, keep the likes going. I sure appreciate it. All right. Okay. Let me see what's going on in the chat room. And guy writes, okay. How can they know what love bomb is when they don't even know what love is? Yeah, that's true. They don't know enough about love. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going, guys. Fair use, fair use.
that is very scary. And for him to do all of that, and then, you know, I was like, okay.
Oh, I apologize. I found Olivia, and looks like she is now 30 and about to turn 31 sometime this year. So she born 1994. Okay, so her and Megan are a year apart. Megan's about to turn 30 in next month. So not far behind Olivia. So let's keep going.
Okay, we're done. Like, this isn't working out. He
Which
would just
I'm proud of you for doing that, because I know it's been hard for you to break off things in the past with people.
Yeah, and like every time I would try to end it, he would like just keep going, and I'd be like, babe, it's okay, it's not working out, like it's fine.
Yeah.
And he would keep belittling
Would he
me.
get angrier and angrier?
Yeah.
He probably has like BPD or something.
Yeah, so it was just like things like that, you know, and then literally a couple days later he would come back and apologize and tell me that he wants to be a better man and he's so sorry.
Yeah.
And then starts throwing shade at me by saying like, oh, my little crazy girl, like, you know, you weren't acting right. And I'm like, I wanted to end it because I'm confused. Like, if you're coming back to me to apologize, it's because you're in the wrong or you know what you did. So now you're trying to like mask the fact that you're quite literally a narcissist and now you're making me feel guilty that I did something wrong. Like,
I think it's just like his ego as well. Like he wants you to validate that he's not in the wrong, even though he is, just so he can feel better.
And he wanted
himself.
to control me. He's a very controlling person.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but some of you ladies, some of y'all do need control. I'm sorry. I don't know what anybody says, man. Real talk. And the reason why I say that because, and like I said before, the reason why you need some form of control, and the video clip, as y'all see, I shared earlier, speaks for itself. Because without this control, men bring order. You ladies, you bring this.
They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Must reign.
Yeah. Because you let the chaos reign. That is what you ladies are known for. You can't do what the hell you want to goddamn do when you're around a man. Especially a man that knows something and he has some sense of worth and value. He is going to restore the order. And let's be clear here. Only in America, a lot of women will act and conduct in regards to chaos. Chaos without order. They want the chaos to reign. And I'm telling you, ladies, no, there will be no reign of chaos. There will be order in which the world you live today. And the man, it's going to be order. Right? You like it or not. So don't tell me that garbage that, you know, you don't want to be under order. What? It is in your nature for a man to bring order to you. Anytime you run away from order or you're that woman that just shies away from any form of order, I could tell right there you are the one that wants, and like I said, the video speaker said, you want the chaos.
They like the chaos.
they like the chaos. So when you're able to
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
Must reign.
That's how it be. So let's continue. Phase.
everything from like what I was wearing to like how I looked, how I talked, how I treated him. I was like, dude, we've only been seeing each other for a month.
Yeah, find someone else. Like at that point, like if you're trying to change someone within a month of dating, like start fresh.
Yeah.
And like something to like, neither of us are therapists or able to diagnose people, but that actually sounds a lot like BPD. And what sounds like was happening is that when you guys would get into conflicts, he was thinking that you were going to leave him and he would split. He would split on you.
He had that attachment issue and he talked about it.
Yeah. So splitting is basically like you think someone's going to leave you, and it's kind of hard to explain. But he might have had an extreme amount of love and care for you. But then in those moments when he thinks you're going to leave, it's like hardwired in your brain, because he probably has trauma, and I'm not making excuses for him, that makes his brain hate you in those seconds. And he can't feel the love anymore or anything good in your relationship. So it's really easy. He probably felt like you were a terrible person, like he was saying, and, even though it's not true, and spewed that out.
And you guys know, obviously for me, like words are very important for me. So when someone says a lot of mean things to me mentally, I'm not okay. Like I was in a very, very dark hole for a month. Like my friends were actually concerned about me. Yeah. It was getting like abusive, like verbally abusive. Like I was seeing emotionally. I mean, like he would like crush a can, and I was like, oh, okay.
It's like, something he needs to figure out on his own, and you made the right choice stepping away from him.
He's got his own demons to fight, but we're not healed. Like he's not healed enough to where he can help me, or
and you're
kind of
not
like
in the position to talk him through or help him with that.
Exactly. I'm not there in my own journey to tolerate what he's doing, and knowing that, you know, him name calling, and know how to handle him. Like I'm not there yet. I'm still very sensitive and emotional, and I couldn't do it.
But it goes to show, and you ladies gotta be honest with yourselves. Do you want to be in a relationship with a man, or you want to be in a relationship with a man that has the body of a man but has the mind of a woman? I mean, there's a question that you need to ask yourself. Last time I checked, these are questions you should ask. Personally, you know. But really, truly, you want to do what you want. You want a mate that is, willing to let you do what the hell you want, move around, dance around, dress any way you want, even go as far as to be sucking and screwing other men or women. And to those that don't know, you hear this constant word about men cheating. I hear this too many times, right? And I'm thinking about this. We mean a man cheats. What does that mean? If there's more of you and less of him, that means he has more of the larger pool to snag on. You don't, because there's very few men of any significance that you can pull from the pool to couple up, unless you want to share. And I'm convinced most modern women today, no matter they want to say or not, they will share a man. Hell, you see them doing that. They're stealing other women's men from marriages or boyfriends, sitting there riding their cock and, get them all sprung so that way they can spend money and make them feel like that you and him are in a relationship or a situationship. At the end of the day, you want to be next in line. And let's be honest, there's not a lot of men to go around. So a man is going to have to share more than one woman eventually. All right, let's listen more. Very serious.
I know 100% that I need to go to a therapist, and I still have so many things to work on. Yeah. Otherwise, I will continually ruin every single relationship that I'm in. In the past, some things that you described that guy did, I've done things like that. Like,
and so have I. Like I've done that. Yeah.
Of like abandonment issues and trauma that almost sometimes is uncontrollable, and I'm not proud of it, and it really, really sucks to have those issues.
That's so beautiful. See, self-awareness is the first thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the best step is that you're changing yourself. Like, for yourself.
Like that's honestly like that to me. That's sexy. That's hot that you have self-awareness and like that's confidence. I would love to be with someone who can sit there and admittedly say like, hey, I have trauma. I have not fully healed, or I'm still working on this, and this is something I need to like work on. So just know,
Yeah.
A message from our sponsor.
Work it.
Nah, I want to see that shit. That's for that dumb shit. Hold on, guys. All right, here we go.
Sad. Yeah. Have you broken that? How long is your celibacy streak been now?
So I actually have broken it. I broke it last year. So I was at
Wait,
like.
you did?
Yeah. I was at like a little over 3 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I really went there.
Oh my gosh. Wait, really? That long?
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
It kind of got to the point where I was just like, it didn't even faze me anymore.
Did you ever miss it? Or did you miss having like romantic relationship in your life? Because I also was celibate for 1.5 years recently.
But what do you count celibacy though? Because I know that there's
I was
different
only
ways.
kissing. That was it.
Okay,
the only thing I did was
kissing.
kiss. Yeah.
No second
That's
base?
Me too.
I'm boring. Like, what's the
No
point?
third base?
Also, it's like once you start, how do you stop?
Yeah, I would.
That's true.
I would go through like streaks of like not missing any type of intimacy, like not even physical, but like romantic intimacy. Like
Now, we all know here I say this here on the Chaos Rain Show personally, right? I always have a side eye when I hear a bitch or a woman talking about celibacy, and they've been celibate for more than 12 months. And the reason why I say it's because I don't go by this notion that you're just refraining from men or women. You have to refrain from everything if you're going to go what we call the celibacy route. To be celibate, you must be completely celibate. That means you should not be refraining from touching your own pussy. Oh, yes, I did say that. Yes. with all these unique gadgets, from the driller to the phalluses toys to even including the most notorious toy, the most dangerous toy. To be honest with you, and it also has shown evidence that you lose some eggs. That's what's toy is the rose. So don't tell me that you're a celibate for more than a year. Like you've really been out there not interacting because you don't interact with the opposites or same sex, that you're celibate. No, celibacy means refrain from all, including using your hand in the toys. But how many women could really be honest that they gone the route of celibacy for over a year not doing that? Because let's be honest, once you get fucked and you start fucking, all bets are off in regards to being celibate. You're going to have to go for a long detour of reframing and detoxification to try detoxify the urges that you will experience once you don't have no penetration for you ladies. And we all know most of you ladies are very fond and love penetration from a man. And the man is much seriously well endowed. He is going to penetrate and he's going to do it so hard. He's going to do so hard, it's going to make you bust many orgasms. All right. Let's keep going. Fairies.
I would be totally fine. And then randomly, like on a random Tuesday, I would have like a breakdown and start crying and feeling unloved. Do you ever go through that?
No, I went through that heavily, where like I wasn't craving the act of sex. I was craving just like having someone cared about me that would like they kiss me like they meant it. Like I was craving the intimacy and the romance. And then I would start to be like, oh my God, why has it been so long since I've had that? Is it me? Like, and I would get really sad in my head and be really lonely.
Yeah.
But then I was just kind of reflecting, and it helped me realize that it wasn't me. It was the type of men I was going after at that time that weren't right for me. And that's why I wasn't feeling that like emotional connection and like the like safetyness of wanting to be intimate with them.
Yeah.
I also did the celibacy thing too for 8 months, and I broke it, obviously, like a while.
obviously.
A while back. But I looked into that too, that, celibacy is really good to just cleanse yourself spiritually and physically, because you're actually able to not get attached for the wrong reasons, which a lot of times it's like sexual desire, lust. So when you're celibate, it actually helps you get rid of people that don't belong in your life much quicker.
Yeah, I noticed that like a lot of the time.
Negative. It does not help cleanse you or even go as far as help you remove people that don't mean you no good in life. And the reason why I say this, I have to do the pushback, is because majority of human beings, including you ladies, cannot refrain, stop touching your own box, your own pussy, for less than a day, much less hours. And then you're talking about your celibate. Cut the crap. Cut the crap. Let me tell you something. Story time. Now I'm going there. There was a few women, or some women, I would say, that are in their maybe 30s and may go as close to 40s, and they have not even interact with the opposite sex, much as talk to anybody, had relationships, hell, even date for the opposite sex, and talk about saying on their own profiles that they want to be out here in the world, out here and being just an introvert. I look at introverts, and I'm gonna be honest, and I have to really think really long hard sense, are weirdos. If you're introvert, especially a woman introvert, and you're not interacting with the opposite sex for whatever reason, you're gonna look at as weird. Especially if you're an attractive woman. The more attractive and the more introvert you are, the more weird a lot of men are gonna put you in label, including some women, because we think of it as you should have no problem finding a regular dude or a decent dude or somebody that's even doing well for yourself to to bond and create something out of it, create a life, create a family, start a relationship. It shouldn't be that difficult. But when you come to find out there are certain large growing of very much introverts, and now we could say femcells out here, that they think their life is pretty okay without interactions or being in a relationship with the opposite sex is weird to me. Very weird. Even to them, they find it weird that some dudes be checking for them in a bad way. And we can see it in a good way, but really in a bad way. But no one said men nature has not changed. It hasn't changed then, it's not gonna change now. So get over it. All right. Let's continue on this. Fair use.
Times, it would just be I thought I liked someone or had feelings for someone, but it was just because I had sex with them that I got attached to them. And so when I got rid of that, like I wasn't getting attached to these men that didn't deserve me because I wasn't having sex with them.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different where I can't have sex with someone unless I.
Well, if you're not really into them or like that, then these men should not be spending money on you. Make it even exchange. But you ladies don't want that. You want to have what they consider now the girlfriend experience and do nothing. Well, in result, doing nothing, you gain nothing. You don't get nothing at all. And to all those simps that still thinking these women are going to suck your dick and the possibility of intercourse, you're delusional. Just like her. She will string you along, just like this woman here, for months and months, right? Until she doesn't really need you, which she didn't really need you anyway, and be moving on to probably the next one. So, all right. So let's continue.
Feel attached to them.
That's
like
how I am
I've
now,
realized
yeah.
I don't experience like physical attraction or like I'm not horny or like wanting to like just I can't even let anyone touch me, kiss me, anything unless I'm already obsessed in love. And kind of like you said, now you have to wait to feel that like that love and like they actually care about you before you can do that. That's the place that I've sort of come into as well, and I feel completely asexual unless I experience that, which I found recently. So I recently broke 1.5 years of celibacy.
Yay.
It wasn't even like I was trying to be celibate though, like it wasn't a planned thing. It was just no one piqued my fancy.
Same.
Yeah, that's
It
how
didn't
mine
have
was.
a
Yeah, and then I was like,
connection.
just keep it going. Yeah, I was like, you know what?
I didn't even go on dates. Like I had no interest, and then this person just popped into my life unexpectedly.
and that's how it always
works.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm the same now. Like, I don't even want to kiss. I used to, like, I'll admit it, I used to get drunk and I would kiss people, do whatever, but I don't even do that now. It's, like, better to build the friendship and, like, have that connection. And then even when you kiss, it's so much better to where, like, I've only kissed 2 people in the last over a year and a half. Like, it just doesn't mean as much as, like, when you know them and you know it's going to be good. You know?
Really? Really? So it has to have some meaning to why you do what you do. So the interaction you do have, most of these kisses, if you're engaged in kissing men and women, you didn't feel nothing at all. No actual hard connection. No sense of love. Very questionable. All right, let's continue.
It's so true too, because it's funny that you talk about it, because I was someone who I would never sleep with people. I would only like make out with them for a very long time. Or like I would just like kiss. Yeah, like you remember that. Like I would literally be like dating or seeing guys after like months on end, and they'd be like, yo, like I'm sick of you not like putting out. And I'm like, sorry, I'm gonna wait, but
And then what broke that barrier for you? Because then you did start to...
Yeah, and I did, because I was like, okay, well, that's not working out, so maybe I should start sleeping with them. So then I also realized that, like what you just said, the whole like kissing thing, lately, I have finally just had my breaking point after like, like my last unhinged relationship that I was with, or with a guy in, but I was like, you know what? I want to just not be interested in someone right off the bat. I want to build a friendship with them. I want to build a connection with them. And honestly, doing that now has actually helped me to not fall for someone so quickly, because I'm such a hopeless romantic. And then I realized that it's hard. You have to mentally like rewire your brain and train yourself to say, okay, as much as you desire or like want to be with this person, start off as a friend and even friend zone them. Literally, even friend zone them. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you will start to see everything on the surface.
You hear that? You hear that? She said friend zone them. We all know what the friend zone is, gentlemen. It's not a good look to be a friend of a woman or a young girl, whatever you want to call it, right? It always does. Eventually, in the I would say in the long run, it'll come out bad because she put you as a friend zone. We could consider that as a placeholder for when she's ready to come and what do they call reach back or turn back, right? You're there, right there, ready to really collect your used prize. Yeah, man. No man should be waiting for the woman if she's not into. She's not into. You gotta make a love of it, make life of it, you know. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's continue. Furious.
Level, you'll start to see them for who they are, and you will actually eventually not even be attracted to them.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I don't know if I want that because I only get like a crush like once every 2 years, so I'm gonna hold on to that.
Rare for me.
But I think that's really good advice for majority of people.
Or just take everything way slower than before.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to if I like someone, and I've also had an issue with like love bombing, like men love bombing me. So what?
That's been my whole like late
Yeah.
20s.
So I'm used to like men coming at me, wanting me to marry them and live with them within the first month. And so like when someone's interested in me now and they're not doing that, it's like kind of confusing. I've had issues, like I've been trying to get through it where I'm like, no, this is the right way. Like we're trying to get to know each other. We're taking it slow. Like they're not asking me to move in with them after 2 weeks. Like that's normal. So that's like the transition's kind of hard when you're used to one way.
And that's like a lot of it's
I've been experiencing that too with the person that I'm seeing now.
Like slowing down the process.
Yeah, like at first, like he did come in like pretty like hot, but he's and then like we had some things happen where it kind of like we slowed it down, but he's still like this has probably been like the healthiest relationship that I've been in.
Oh, another thing. Before Lon Rose talks, and you guys familiar with the lady on the left, the lady that was once an adult film star. I think she still do it today. I don't know. They said she retired, but we all know once you start sucking, phallus for your daily bread, there's no such thing as retirement in that field, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I'll be honest with you, there's no retirement. Most of these women, they go out there and they be on some other form of carousel, whether it's with themselves or with with toys or with other men. And then there is no such thing as retirement for women that engage in 3 or 4 behavior. Now, there was this one video that I just now came across. And these 2 ladies, matter of fact, let me keep running this and then I'm gonna run the video. Because I've noticed with these 2 ladies here, especially, right, in their dating scenes, and they really expressing their failures and really either staying in a relationship or just generally they just don't want to be in a relationship, but they'll waste a man's time for other nefarious means. So let's go.
Like I've never felt like validation when there is an issue in the relationship, or like just like I'm sure you remember with Mike, like there's a lot of times where I feel unloved or uncared about, and this person, before they even knew that about me, because they love in a very similar way to me and feel very similar about a lot of things, they were like, if you ever need reassurance, just tell me and I'm so happy to give it to you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
The issues that we have had, he's like, let's talk about it, and he'll sit and talk with me about stuff.
He
for
sounds
hours.
emotionally mature.
And I was gonna say, like,
I've never experienced this, and it's actually now a new requirement. Even if this doesn't work out, it's a new requirement that I'm gonna have going forward in other relationships.
and that's really nice to have too, because I think a lot of times people's problem tend to be is that no one is really a terrible person. It's more so like you need someone who's a little more healed than you are, or who's a little more patient to help
heal
you.
you.
Yeah, to help, not like necessarily help
They
heal
don't
you.
have to, but it is.
But
in
they
a
have
way.
they have to be healed to a certain extent and on a certain level, to where, because they can't bleed on you either, because if you're broken, you can't keep breaking your own glass too, because it's only going to get sharper. So like they have to be on a certain level of their healing journey to where they can still help you, but also they're also healing as well. You know, you guys can kind of like heal together.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm happy that you're in that relationship, because I think like even with Mike, he is just not someone you should have been with, because you were going through a lot and you were still growing as well, and you had a lot on your plate that you weren't able to mentally handle what his lifestyle was, you know, and he didn't want to deal with that because he also parties and he has his own problems.
No, let's be fair, honest. 'Cause I'm not familiar if that was Lana's, you know, either situationship or actual boyfriend. If his name is Mike, Mike just didn't care. Let's say he was invested into this relationship. He know he was only going to be in it for a while. And eventually, he is going to eventually find and move on and find his new chick, or I like to call it the replacement chick. Replace a chick. Because let's be honest, he knows who he was dealing with, who he's dating. He's dating a goddamn adult actress, for God's sake. You think he's gonna stay around? And don't get me wrong, there are some women that were in the industries, like, you know, doing film like that, still able to get a ring from some simp. And I'm using simp loosely because that's what we're seeing. Some men that's desperate for intercourse will wipe up a woman like what do you call her? Scarlett Johansson. Not Scarlett. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going.
So it's like you guys were just kind of both like bleeding on each other, you know?
Yeah, and it was just, he wasn't to that spot either where he was, like, our fights were always, like, if there's any type of issue, it doesn't get resolved in a calm way. It always would be a blow up.
And I remember a lot of the conversations you guys had, you know, where like
You were there every day
now looking
seeing
back at this, because I just recently was with a narcissistic person, not to like throw shade on Mike, but now looking back, I know that he meant well, but he would belittle you a lot.
Oh.
And he would just want to fix you. And it's like, why are you with a girl that you're trying to fix? Then just don't be with her. You know?
I don't think it was that. Like, I definitely don't want to throw shade on him, but now that I look back at it from a mature standpoint, I think he just doesn't feel the best about himself. And I think in a lot of ways, without even like knowing that he was doing it, he wanted to bring me down a bit. To make himself feel better.
Yeah, and men can be intimidated by a woman's success as well.
And like, I love him to death. Like, we're still friends. Like, the other day I was having a panic attack and I called him and he talked me through it.
I ran into him too.
Yeah,
a while back.
and I ran into him on Halloween with this girlfriend, lovely girl. No, I love him.
She's hot. I'm like, props to you.
Yeah, he's a good friend still. But I definitely, looking back on that situation, it wasn't what either of us needed, and it was the situation that I'm in now, which is like, okay, like, this feels right.
Well, like, to touch base on what you were saying, the reassurance and stuff, and a lot of people,
I never knew that was an option.
Yeah, a lot of people like sleep on this, but it's like a huge thing for me. It's like one of the first things I ask, love language. And I know it sounds silly, but you need to ask, because some people might not realize like that they're not loving you the way you need to be loved, because you don't have the same love language, you know, like
just because you want something doesn't mean that
that person, and it's like you need the words of affirmation. You need, like, I mean, we all do. I'm all 5. I've taken the test.
You're like, I'm all 5.
I'm all 5. I give all 5. I love all 5.
I got a 6th one.
But a lot of men like are only going to be 1 or 2, so you got to make sure it's the top 2 that you need. And a lot of people have struggling relationships, or like fail to love the way that they want to or should, because they don't understand their partner's love language. So it seems like your new one understands your love language and like what you need in a relationship.
Well, it's just naturally his too, so it just like clicks.
Yep, and that's also
like, I don't have to ask, he's just already giving it.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's a perfect match, because recently in the relationship that I was trying to be in, we had the love language issue, and he, you know, would say like, well, that's your love, like, because he would ask me what's my love language, and I would say, well, I love gift giving, because that's the way that I was, you know, raised, and that's just the way that I show love. You guys obviously know that too.
For my birthdays, you're the first person who ever like put balloons up for me or did anything for my birthday. Like
so it's like acts of service, gift giving.
Yeah.
So then he said, well, you're selfish, because what makes you think that that's what I would want? And I would say, well, but that's my love language. Like, that's my way of showing you that I love you. But he was like, no, you need to show me my love language. if you care about me.
I mean,
so I was like, okay,
that
well
is
then,
true, but you
yeah,
both
that
There's
is
a way
true.
to go about. There's a nicer way to have that conversation,
Exactly.
and there's a more mature way to have that
Exactly.
conversation.
So
of, like,
it's
compromise.
that, but then it's also back to hers, is where she found a very compatible match because that is also the person's love language. Because
Yeah.
that's where it could be difficult. Because if someone strongly feels about, well, you should show me my love language,
You
then
just-
we're not gonna work out because I'm
Or
gonna have
you
a hard time
guys-
doing that
you
because it's
guys-
new to
You
me.
guys just have to want things even more to be able to continually work
yeah,
on that.
exactly, and that takes time.
But
so.
it is harder because when I've had that with people, because mine, like you, I am all the love languages on crack.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be attached to you. Like, I'm
She's like,
just
I need to live
loving-
inside your skin.
Yes, I'm loving on crack, and this person's very similar, so it like I feel loved. But like if you guys don't have the same love languages, it's hard to feel loved because they're showing it in a different way than you.
Yeah.
Than what means love to you. And so it would just be a lot more work, and you guys would have to have compatibility on other levels to even be like, hey, like this is the boat that I want to sit in and keep growing.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like the number one thing is, at least for us, we already are all five. So like I give all five, but I also want to receive all five.
Yeah.
To where we have all the bases covered on whoever we're dating's love language because we're already going to be doing it.
Yeah.
But for those that like, I know the number one thing people struggle with would be like the communication, and that's like hard to force. Like, are you good with like, words of affirmation and stuff?
Like for someone else or
Yeah,
taking it?
like both.
I think both. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like the hardest,
'Cause
the
that's something I
hardest
struggled
one to
with.
teach is words of
Yeah,
affirmation.
no, that's something I struggled with my whole life. You know, growing up, like with my dynamic, with my family and stuff. Words of affirmation were not really a thing. So that's something that as I got older, I said to myself, like that is something that I'm going to practice and preach all the time because that's something that's really important to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I have to tone mine down sometimes because if I had it my way,
Yeah.
best person in the world. I can't wait to marry you. Yes, if I had it my way, I would be texting you all day. You're the hottest person in the world.
Girl,
I
text
love you
me.
so much. Oh my God.
Text me. I need that affirmation.
I'd be like, you know what I
will.
really, really
If you
like
really
about
want
you,
it,
and
I
then
will.
just like list it all.
Bro,
like same.
I have to hold it in. Like even on the way here, I wanted to say something really.
Oh damn. I'm sorry, guys. I let that rain longer than I have to. Ooh. I apologize. Let's run a quick commercial break. Be back.
My money. I told you. Where is my money? Betty. Bring me everyone. I need my money. I need my money. What do you mean everyone? Everyone!
No.
Make sure you guys support the channel. Super chat or Cash App, whatever, to the Chaos Rain Show. Let me see how halfway I'm in the video. Matter of fact, to those that's here now, I'm gonna do this. Cause I'm not gonna watch this whole video. Pretty lengthy. And probably pretty where's matter of fact. Let me pull out the article and say. Hold on. Oh, and if you guys can hear me, if my volume's good, let me know in the chat room. All right, here it is. Okay. Let me find the article here. That's not it. That's not it. Ah, here it is. Molly Online. Let me see if this thing has commercials. Let me just take a look before I share my screen. Yeah, this does got commercials. Ah, screw it. I'll share it anyway. All right. Let me close this. All right. Let's look at this article. Because people have talked about this, but let's see what's been written about this. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure everything's good on my end. Okay, you guys can see it good. Instagram influencer Olivia Davis slams NBA player Torrey Craig over his type amid rumors of Meg The Stallion romance. A social media star who alleged dated NBA star Torrey Craig is openly wondering what his type is, and Ames claims he's cheating on rapper Meg The Stallion. Davis, who is white, openly questioned her alleged ex-taste in women, suggesting that Craig typically dates people that look more like her. She made these statements on the Three Girls, One Kitchen podcast and OnlyFans model Alexa Adams. Oh, I didn't know she was also in the adult entertainment business too. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. In addition to the attention garnered for her comments, some of the internet blast Davis for failing to properly pronounce Meg's name. Oh no, she knows her name, as she just don't want to give any credence or respect to Meg The Stallion. Oh, guys, make sure as you come in, like the stream, because you know how non-black women view black women. They're not of any of competition. It's needless to say that. So they're not going to mention them. In the mind of these Caucasian women, or what we like to call non-black women, in their mind, they could take and enjoy all and every man, rich to well-to-do off men. They will snag your man. And there's a video for that. As a matter of fact, there was one unique video about this. Now I talk about it. That this video here explains it really all, if you know what I mean. Look at this.
Black kings get divorced, and then what happens? They're like, it. We're moving on. Snow bunnies are going to clean you right out. So the snow bunnies get on top of things, and they mix, and they have this beautiful baby, and the process continues.
Now, mind she intellectually tells you how, you know, what she's sitting and waiting. Once they know that, if they're talking about black men, or what she like to call black kings, say, if the black woman does not stay in line or plays her role, or let's be honest, just wants to end the relationship, she's gonna be right there waiting, clapping her hands, rubbing her hands together, licking her lips, and gonna be smiling, willing, ready to take up the black man. And she's breaking down psychologically to you ladies. Listen carefully. Listen.
So I do find that black kings often go to black queens first, and then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them, dump them, and then move on, swiftly move on, and they'll feel all cleansed, Now,
I'm not sure if black men's gonna divorce, because we all know here in America, most men don't like to initiate divorce because they don't want to pay the bitch. Let's keep it real. They just don't want to pay the chick. That's why you don't see no divorce from a lot of men, particularly. Now, non-black men, they're more eager if things don't go right or whatever. They're willing to pull out that divorce papers and tell that chick, yo, sign this. Sign out here. And say, move on with my business. Black men, it takes a while. Most men, black men are not going to be so eager just to divorce. It takes an extreme for a black man to really pull out papers on our sister. Let's listen more.
Right. Anyway, on that note, do you like my nails? They're very Christmassy. It's almost Christmas. Divorce season's round the corner, which means snow bunnies warm in January. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's continue with the article. Yeah, that shit was funny. Anyway, where do I start? Do I start with the word X is dating Megan The Stallion? Megan The Stallion. What's her name? David said it on the episode. This was followed up by Lonnie Rhodes wondering what Craig's type might be. I wonder what his type is, because you guys he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and like they all look like you. So wait. And this is the guy. So you telling me he's clapping your cheeks, Miss Davis, while he's entertaining other women, and this is a problem. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked, personally, because last time I checked, I mean, it seemed to me you have no problem playing either the main girlfriend or the side chick of this brother, or any man in general. But let's say for this brother, was it to you what is the type a black man's interested in? But you know, the reason why a lot of women, or what they would like to call snow bunnies, have this type of thinking, because there's too many men, take a black man that Glock and, you know, Glock fall under the knees, and they so much are infatuated with the non-black woman. So in her mind, and what she has seen, and not what she's seen throughout dealing with this dude, but also throughout the internet, she know that a lot of brothers will give a lot of non-blacks the time of day, and will be more reasonable when it comes to relationships than their own men. So really, the black man is like the safeguard or a safe holder for a lot of these, you know, snow bunnies. Just like black women, after a while, like, you know, one particular video, and I'll probably pull the video up for y'all, don't know what I'm talking about, how she said that she used to date drug dealers and all that stuff, and now she feels she should be come back meeting the dude that got their stuff together, and he should give her a lifestyle with her bastard children and her used box. Anyhow, all right, let's keep going now. And these pictures of them. A clip of the podcast Instagram account, the neighbor, or wherever they call it. Many angry comments were left under the post over Davis mispronouncing Meg's name, and YT women struggle to pronounce Meg's girl, and the jealousy read one comment. Another comment read, the way white people intentionally say a black person's name incorrectly, angry face emojis, microaggressions. It is a little weird at times, and question how it is possible a black man could be attracted to black women when he raised by a black woman. Very strange. And another user say, earlier this month, I didn't have a screenshot. It's Greg, Craig. Another message containing content show payment. Craig is an 8-year veteran of the NBA who currently plays for Chicago Bulls. Denied the cheating accusations of Instagram story, and ain't no way people want clout that bad. So for this season, Craig has only played 9 games, and they give him his status. No one cares about that. Ain't nobody care about that. Ain't nobody care about that. So that's the article. If you want that article, it's in the Discord service. Follow me on Discord. Let's play more of this videotape and hear more about this, because really true, and really I might go into the comment section of this. Now I think about it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find, if I can get access to the comment section. 1 second, guys. I doubt I have it. No. All right. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Let me type her name up. Let me see if I can. Olivia Davis. Let me run the tape, and then eventually I'm gonna see if I can find the comments. Let's go. Fair use, fair use.
What I did the other night? So we made a blowjob video, and I missed him, and so he sent it to me, and so I detach the audio from it so that I could just listen because he talks a lot during it. So
He talks a lot.
I
I had
detached.
to mute his words.
I detached the audio. No, so I could listen to only his voice because I didn't want it to be sexual. I didn't want to watch the video when I fell asleep the other night because he's not here with me.
Wow, that's an adult bedtime story right there. And we are going to write an audiobook for our next segment.
No, I'm the same. It's like I'm such a lover girl, and like I just want to be loved the way that I love, which is that's how you are too. Like we love 100%, and it's rare these days, especially to find a man that is like that. So
I didn't think it was
kudos.
possible. That's why I like didn't let men take me out on dates for like almost 2 years. Like didn't hook up with anyone. Like I just was like, okay, that's not how guys are, so I don't want to.
Yeah.
And then but anyways, we talked a little bit of shit on my ex, but I actually a place that he did benefit me, guys, was the new man that I'm seeing said that I give the best blowjob he's ever had. And some would say
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they talking about. You're supposed to give good blowjob. You've been a porn star for almost close to a decade. Let me fast forward this crap. It's the first time I had to fast forward. I don't want to hear her talk about that garbage. All right, let me see if this is him.
That's where what you were kind of like pleasuring, but you're like teasing the.
That's not it. Fast forward. No. All right, guys. It looked like she just running her mouth and babbling. I am not doing all this. Let me see if I'll put the invite. I doubt anybody will come up. So let me see. I like this video though because this snow bunny tells how she plots to really get and bag a black man. Let's listen to it again.
Kings get divorced, and then what happens? They're like, it. We're moving on. Snow bunnies are going to clean you right out. So the snow bunnies get on top of things, and they mix, and they have this beautiful baby, and the process continues. So I do find that black kings often go to black queens first, and then they're like, snow bunny time. They'll either divorce them, dump them, and then move on. Swiftly move on. And they'll feel all cleansed, you know? Right. Anyway, on that note, do you like my nails? They're very Christmassy. It's almost Christmas. Divorce season's round the corner, which means snow bunnies warm in January. Yes.
Snow bunnies warm and Jerry. Like Ben and Jerry up in this mug. And Ben and Jerry's got some good things like peanut butter jelly. I don't know what that is. But anyhow, y'all guys can come up if you choose to. And as you know, the article I read, that's one of many articles. But really, truly, a lot of people, which I find it now, a lot of black women were really in their feelings with this because a white woman didn't want to pronounce Meg the Stallion's name. Like Meg is really special. She's not really that special personally. I find it now that as she approaches 30, and really very little prospects to let's be honest, the direction where her music's heading, which is not really that good. I only could see she's gonna probably be more relevant in another year at best. Because Under the Rock, I don't see her lasting longer in the music business because she don't really bring no value. They got up and coming artists like Gorilla or any of these ratchet chicks that are already here, willing and ready to replace Meg The Stallion. For those that don't know. Okay. You know what? I came across the I did come across the post. So I think it's not on her page. I think it's on the other page. So let me find the other page. Oh wow. Oh wow. What the hell? Oh, matter of fact, let me share this because this is funny as hell. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I gotta get a like of this. All right, hold on. Let me clear up my studio a little bit. Let me clear this up. I'm gonna share screen again. This is all right. Look at these comments. Look at these. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I might be able to see it. Okay. My fashion style is like my personality. I have certain types. This one writes, is this Tory Craig's irrelevant ex? And one woman was like, YK is. Yeah, I think he said yes it is, or whoever's right, this Empress. So she is so irrelevant. It took this Meg thing for me to each know who Olivia is. Damn. Look like you got a white woman that loves Meg The Stallion right here. Look at Emily Rose loves her. Yeah, Emily loves that. Next, yes. Stunning, you know, all right. That's not a comment. Stop being a fan and look at things objectively for a second. Olivia was being passive aggressive and knows it, so let's not pretend she annoyed that her ex has moved on with Megan The Stallion. Hence, her pretending she could have pronounced her name clearly passive. She didn't say anything wrong. Are you being defensive on purpose, or are you really being serious? Explain why they were laughing about this guy who, you know. Oh, I know they talk about Megan shot. Y'all know that his Chelsea's one that did it. No, the verdict was in that they said that Tory took the fall, but the one that should be on the stand did not even came to the stand. Y'all know that, right? Y'all noticed that, right? Hope y'all aware of that. So the person that did not came to court, very suspect, could be the one that pulled the trigger. I'm just saying. Yeah, this one right, person right. What does someone's weight have to do with mispronunciation? I don't know. Here's for the comments. How are you getting called racist for mispronouncing a name? It wasn't even you or Alexa that made the comment about him having a type. Oh, is she black? No, she's not. And the giggles at Tory Lanez is assault funny. Meg is a Megan. You have 3 cousins, 2 besties, and Next, you actually took time out of the day to write something so silly like this. Yes, it was the comment her friends made about what she said. So even if her friends air it out, she's the one who still initiates say it. Oh, look at this. My man, Tory upgrade. Yeah, he upgrade. Well, I don't know if I can say. I think he's downgrade because Meg's not really upgrade personally, in my opinion. That's another story. All right. All right, this comment section is boring. Let me go find the one where they're really talking about the thing, man. Let me stop sharing screen. That one's boring. I apologize, people. I know. I thought it was gonna be very intense. People leaving out some nasty comments, but not on her page. So what page would they leave it on? Let's look. Let's find Lana Rose. Oh, you know, matter of fact, I'm doing it wrong. I don't do all that. Let me scroll down. I don't know where I gotta find it. Be patient, guys. I'm trying to find it. Let's go down. Let's go down. All right, found her. Okay, now let me see if I can find the podcast. Is it this one? Damn, how old was this podcast? Hold on, guys. Let me check how old this podcast was. I think this podcast was old as hell. Where is it? I apologize, guys. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Where is it, man? Let me find it. I'm going to find it. I'm definitely going to find it. Okay, I found the reunion. Okay, that's what it's called. All right, so let me type up the reunion. Oh, damn. I said 2 girls. I said 3 girls. Damn it. The reunion. 3 girls podcast. All right. Oh, yeah, it was 2 months ago. Well, I'll be damned. How some now just got attention back in November? This don't make no sense. You can't make this stuff, man. Oh my goodness, man. This was 3 months ago. Ain't this something, man? And now it has got attention. Now, man, let's get the hell out of here, man. Get out of here with that, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spend more time on this. I think we're done with this. Yeah, we're done with this, guys. All right, guys, that's it. I think I said enough. And let me check how we're doing likes before I jump off here. Let's see what's going on here. Let me look at this. Let me check how we're doing likes, guys. It looks like everybody gave it a few likes here and there. It is what it is, guys. You know it is. All right, knock y'all. Hold on. All right, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for watching today's stream. The links to follow me are below. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos27. You can add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Ring on Facebook. You can also follow me on Rumble, CRain23 on Rumble. Join Discord service as well. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. All members should have its perks and all that stuff. So please become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. That's pretty much it for me. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the top notification bell for uploads and live streams here on the Chaos Rain Show. And leave a comment. Feedback is always welcome. Respectfully, of course. But nonetheless, feedback is required. Other than that, thank you for watching. Until next time, let the chaos reign.
They like the chaos.
They like the chaos. So when you're able to
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
The chaos.
let that chaos reign with,
The chaos
let that chaos reign with,
must reign.